Multitracks.com.
What's going on with you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? You know who it is. It's your boy, Johnmike from down here at Dynamics Music. And it's been a while, I know, since I've hit you guys with a video. I've been extremely busy with a new venture me and a few partners started called Multitracks.com. And basically what we do is we create stem tracks to the latest and greatest, gospel songs that are on the market. These are songs like Amazing by Ricky Dillard, Every Praise, Hezekiah Walker. Matter of fact, let me show you the website. I'll just slide on over here to the Safari or what have you. This is actually the website, and you can see that we have our song catalog here with Amazing, Awesome, Charles Jenkins, Better, Jessica Reedy, Celebrate, Chasing After You, and several others. And we've got like 3-4 pages of just different songs. And what you can do is actually click on any song that you want, say like Amazing, for instance, and it pulls up the track. And you can preview it and you can actually purchase it. We license these songs from the copyright holders and the publishers to be able to distribute them on our site. So we've got producers and musicians from everywhere that are contributing tracks, that are sending tracks in. If you are a producer and you produce gospel, send me a message. You can send it to Johnmike at gospelmultitracks.com. I'll put the link in the description. Just send me an email there. And let me know that you're interested. We're looking for producers that can produce full tracks with drums and everything. All of our tracks come with drums and all of that stuff. They're full productions. They sound just like the album, and you're actually going to get to hear one of them here in this video. So that's my shameless plug for today. Like I said, it's gospelmultitracks.com. Check it out. You purchase the tracks. They run between $9 and $19. I'm not going to go deep into the whole business structure in this video because that's not what it's about. I'm just kind of letting you know, guys, what you can do. But you can download the tracks and you get a pack, stem track pack with everything in it: the drums, the guitar, the bass, anything that you would need to be able to either supplement or enhance what you're doing on Sunday morning at your church. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into it, because we're going to be digging into Mainstage and how to set up and run multiple stem tracks inside of Mainstage. So if you notice, I'm not in Mainstage yet. I'm actually here in Logic, and there's a reason there, because there's a bit of setup that you need to do for your tracks before you import them into Mainstage. So I'll kind of set some things up so this video won't be so long, and I'm going to show you the end result, and I'm going to show you, backtrack and show you how I set it up and give you those settings or what have you. So first thing I did was I went to, Gospel Multitracks. I got this song In Your Hands by William Murphy, and you get the pack, like I said, and has all of the files in it, the BPM and everything. You just select it and you drag it on up in here into Logic or into Ableton or whatever software that you use. You can just drag it in and press play. All right. So I drug it in, and then what I did was I went in and I edited the markers. I added markers for each section of each song, so that if I need to repeat a section inside of the song, I can do that by pressing a button inside of Mainstage with no issues, with no problem. All right, so it's very easy to create markers if you don't know how to. All you have to do is hit this. If you're here in Logic, hit this little show high global tracks. And it shows you your arrangement, your marker, your time signature, a lot of other little options that you can add in here. And I'm just going to add a marker to the end just to show you kind of how it's done. But what you want to do is find the measure where that section of the song starts, whether it's the verse, the chorus, the intro, like you see I have here. Then go over here and hit the plus on marker. And then you type in and name that marker whatever you want it. All right, and you just lay out your sections. That's all I did here, was laid out my verses and my choruses and pre-choruses and all of that. Once I was finished with that, all I had to do was go up here to File and go to Export all tracks as audio. And what it does, it bounces everything out. And I set up a folder on my desktop with all of those stems in it, because what it does is it saves the marker information onto the file so that I can be able to just open it up in Mainstage, and my markers, my intro, my verse, everything shows up like you will see. So you just bounce all of your tracks out into a folder. You can put the BPM on it or whatever, like I did. Like you said, I have it sitting right here. Actually, I have, you know, GMT in your hands, 166 BPM, just so I can know. It's already on the files and everything as well. We try to do that within our structure on our website, is actually name the files. So let's jump over here to Mainstage now. All right, so and I'll take this time also to tell you about something else I've been working on. MainstageTemplates.com. I have gotten together with a few template designers, and what they're doing is they're designing custom templates for Mainstage. Some of you have probably seen them. Some of you have probably bought some of our templates from Dynamics Music, but now we're segmenting that part of our site and just creating a service called Mainstage Templates. We've got probably about 2 dozen ready-made, ready to go Mainstage templates that you can use. Just download and open up, and everything's set up and ready for you to go. We've got them for different controllers: the LPD8, the Nano Control, the Kaya MPK61, Mo X8, the Chronos. We've got setups pretty much for any keyboard. We're working to try to get as many in that we don't have right now, working with our designers to try to get some of those templates designed that you can be able to use with those different kind of controllers. Saves you the struggle of having to set things up yourself when you can just download a ready-made template. And this is actually one of our templates on our site. It's the 2 keys with backing tracks template. Everything's already set up. You can map it however you want it to do with your controller. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested in getting this template. You can get it on our website very cheap. Just click on it and you'll see the price and everything. All right, so let's dig back into what we're doing with this template. So like I said, I already set everything up you know, here inside of here. So all I have to do is just press play, and I'm going to press play so you can kind of hear how the track sounds, and then I'm going to show you how we set it up. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you a little preview there to kind of show you how the quality of the sound songs that we offer on Gospel Multitracks sound. So if you notice, we have clicks here. I have a metronome because each of our stem packs come with a click, and they come with what we call voice cues or vocal cues that tell you where you're going in the song. I have those pan hard left and hard right for a monitor mix. And some of you have seen my videos that I have on my channel, and if not, you can search through the Mainstage videos I have on my channel showing you how to set up a headphone mix for like your drummers and things like that, to where you can be able to just separate your stem tracks or your click tracks from your headphone mix. Okay, so check those videos out. But I got those, you know, panned so I can control where those go. And then I have the playback track here, and let me hide my workspace so we can just kind of look at the mixer section for just a second. Hide workspace. All right, so now we're just looking at our mixer with our playbacks plugins and stuff. So I loaded everything into the playback plugin just by clicking here, going to this little settings gear, and then going to open file, and then it pulls up. It pulled up my Finder. Then I can click on my folder where I did GMT in your hands, and then I can load in whatever stem track that I want to load in, whether it's the B3, the bass, or whatever the case may be. You load it all in on that channel, and then I click my little link button here. and then I go here to the next channel, next playback plugin, and hit the gear and open file and add in my cues. You know what I'm saying? Just go through each section as you click on each channel here. When you have the link button activated, it doesn't. You don't have to worry about opening up the plugin. It automatically changes the plugin to match whatever channel you're on, as you can see here. All right, so there's a couple of other settings that you want to make sure that you enable when you load your tracks in, to make sure that they all work together. The first thing you want to do is put them all on the same group. All right, so I put everything on group 1. So if you notice here, I'll right here, and just pay attention to this little corner here, here where it says 1. If I go to bells, you'll see 1, 1, 1. They're all on the same group. Make sure they're all on the same group. All right. That way, when you press play on 1, all of the tracks start. When every track moves to one section, everything moves. Everything stays in sync when you have them on the same group. All right. The second option you're going to make sure that you have done is make sure you have it play from start. All right. Snap to doesn't really matter. And then you're going to make sure you want to have sync on. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. Make sure that sync is on all of the playback plugins. All right. And then the last and final thing you're going to make sure that you have done once you load your tracks in, wrong thing, is to click on the settings gear and make sure on, and you don't have to do this on everyone. You can just do this on one. Actually, you can just do this on the first one because they're all synced together. Just make sure that any one of them, it doesn't matter. It has the start with play action enabled. So that way, when you press the space bar or you click the play button, all the tracks start playing. All right. That's just as simple as it needs to be, just like that. Just make sure that that's set up. The reason that you're going to want to have the sync button on is because it allows you to do something very special when you have sync turned on. What I'm going to do here is you go to your patch, click on the patch I created for In Your Hands, and I clicked on Change Tempo to. And then I made sure that it matched the BPM of the stem files, the stem tracks that I loaded in. So Mainstage internal tempo changes to the same tempo of the song. And why that's important and why having sync on is important is if you have all of these enabled, then you can speed up and slow down your tracks on the fly. So on and so forth. Now, the other reason why it's important to have the marker set up, why I started in Logic, is because there's another setting that I did. When I first got this concert, the first thing I did, I went up here to the concert level, and then I clicked on what was a patch name parameter, and then I mapped it here inside of just to the playback plugin, one of the playback plugin. It doesn't matter which one, just one of them. I mapped it to a section here in the playback plugin called current marker name. So it's here inside a playback plugin, status and current marker name. That way, when I'm down here and I'm playing my song, it tells me where I'm at in the song. So if I need to repeat a section, I can easily hit cycle here, and it tells me here how much time I have left to my next marker. So we'll watch what's going to happen. Once it gets down here, it's going to start completely over. See? So it starts up the introduction. So like if your praise and worship leader is you know, doing like exhortation, and they're taking, you know, a little bit, you know, too long, you know, to be able to get to that section, you can be, you know, you can always just jump, and cycle that section again. So that's how you set things up inside of Mainstage to be able to run your stem tracks, and again, check out our website. It's gospelmultitracks.com. We got plenty of songs there. We're adding new songs just about, if it's not every day, it's every other day. We're uploading something, 2 to 3 songs each week at least, that we're getting up on the site. Go out there, check it out, look over and see if it's something on there that you want to grab. Check out Dynamics Music. We're doing some revamps to our website. We got Mainstage Templates going on. Check that out. Links are in the description. If you're a producer and you're interested in producing some gospel for Gospel Multitracks, hit me up, Johnmike at gospelmultitracks.com. And that's all I wanted to show you guys for today. Hope I helped you out. Again, share this video, tweet this video, Facebook this video. You know how we do it. Holla at your boy.